well, that's like 10 people expect it now, so it's fine.
Hold on, I need to remember.
That's fine. Take your time. You got the whole trumpets to go.
The whole trumpets. Okay,
the whole trumpets.
Hold on, whilst I get one of the old ones back up again, so I can listen to it again.
Wow.
I actually can't remember it right now. My mind's went
blank. Pass him the cards.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Krumbis, Bumbis, and the Burgie Boys. We are the Burgie Boys. All hail Krumbis, Bumbis.
All hail.
All hail.
All hail. When you said passing the cards, I just took that as I'm gonna just go ahead and do it.
I was expecting you to like whisper it to him, but I suppose just doing it is like it's a good way to get this ball rolling. Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Virgos. It's a new year on the Roman calendar, and it's a new me on the Roman calendar.
Yay!
How do you all feel to be in a new year? Is it a new you?
No, it's the same me, same time, you know.
That's a shame. I was hoping for a new you. I'm just kidding.
Hold on, I'm gonna send this $5. Where's the 5? I'm gonna get.
This is really bad news for me. In seriousness though, do any of you have like, I mean, just getting straight into like what everyone talks about when it's a new year. Do you have any New Year's resolutions or anything?
Not really New Year's resolutions, just
like goals.
Keep being awesome. As my
Wait, keep being awesome. I don't think it would maybe be to become awesome. I don't know if that's
No, that's
try a little bit harder to be awesome.
Though. I'm just needing to continue being awesome this year as well. You know.
Of course.
Yeah. What, are you trying to say I'm not awesome?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
You're saying I'm not. Well, saying that I am awesome there, obviously. So therefore, I'm continuing to be awesome. Winky face.
That's a good answer. I like it. I don't really have New Year's resolutions either, to be honest. I don't really do them.
Did you ever do them? Is it just something you've never done?
I guess like I have plans for the year, and those are resolutions that I want to get those plans done. Like I'm saving up to go traveling. I don't really know where yet. The plan was originally to go to Japan. I don't know if that's still happening. Even if it isn't, I might go by myself or go somewhere to America or Europe somewhere. I'm not sure.
I think we've already talked about my obsession with Airbnb, so I'm totally think that's a great plan.
The aircon, where we all bring air conditioning devices.
Yes,
and have
aircon. I'm gonna put that off for like another couple of years because I don't think I can plan another thing ever again. We went away for New Year's.
We did, yeah.
A bunch of us. Misty came up because he lives nearby. We booked out. Did we talk about this before?
I don't think we did, no.
We booked out this like old refurbished schoolhouse, which was crazy cool. And it didn't cost us much, but we stayed up there with, let's try and name people, I always screw it up, but Shifty, Flux Nova, Games the Monkey, Dasa, Gail, Sophie, Kathan, Porchek, me, Ursula, Monkey Mist. Was that correct?
Yeah.
Did I miss someone?
Much.
I think that's it.
Okay. We all went up into the middle of nowhere. We forgot someone?
I don't think we have, but we probably have, and they'll be like crying and stuff. But
I think I did good. I feel like I practiced
I'm glad
that
you said
hard.
It, not me, that's for sure. I definitely would have something.
People can hold a grudge against me, it's fine. But we were literally in the middle of nowhere, just getting absolutely trashed. And I feel like that in its own regard is a New Year's resolution because we're alive now and we can just concentrate on surviving all of the alcohol poisoning that we bestowed upon ourselves.
Yeah.
It's a new version of Bear Grylls. Fucking survive a night with cheese fund and Porchek.
So far out of the year, I've only spent 3 days not drinking. So
Jesus. Oh man.
It's a strong start to a new year.
Yeah,
but I don't really. I'm the same. I don't have New Year's resolutions.
No,
I did them like when I was younger because everyone said you had to have one, and I'd try and think of a funny one.
Yeah.
And then for like the past 5 years, it's been don't die, and I've done that. I'm not dead yet.
You're great then. You're succeeding all your New Year's resolutions.
But I think this year I'm going to try and be more productive. So what I've done is my whiteboard fell off the wall, so I've stuck it back up. And I'm starting to, I've got a plan now. I plan a week, a month, and a year, and I try and fill things to like goals for those brackets. And so far I've wrote up the table and that's it.
Nice. I have a whiteboard as well in the room, and I don't have I've got stuff written up there that I want to try and achieve, but I don't have it ordered. It's just in a big mess. It goes from picking up something I left at a friend's house to traveling the world.
Yeah.
Picking up something that you've left at somebody's house, but you'll probably leave something else by accident when you go there as well.
It's always your wallet, man.
Always project.
It's always your wallet.
Something.
Have you got? Has the person from the Airbnb we rented got into contact with you and saying that they found something of mine? Because it's not got to happen at some point, right?
No, they've been asking me to review the place, but I keep just panicking and not doing it because I don't know what to write, and I feel like I'm going to undersell it or oversell it. It's a great place.
It was a very nice place, yeah.
But they haven't said that they found a wallet.
That's good.
Every time Porchek comes to my house, he loses his wallet, and I'm just terrified that one day he's going to like completely lose it, and he's going to like stamp me as a thief forever.
Yep. Friendship over. I used to be friends with that cheese fun guy until he stole my wallet. It would be the perfect cover, though. You're like, oh, you lost your wallet again, silly Porchek. It's probably somewhere.
It means you'll hold a grudge even harder.
When you came to ours, I don't think you left anything last time you came, but the time before that, you left your Wiimote.
Yeah, I left my phone cable as well.
Oh yeah, phone cable, yeah. You've only been here like 2 or 3 times.
I've been there once and separately lost 2 different things.
But I think like
crazy.
Goals, even though they're unachievable sometimes, like putting stuff down and writing it down and then trying to do as many of them as you can is better than going, I'm gonna get fit this year, because we all know it never happens.
That's also like really broad. Like it's easier to say I'm gonna, like, I don't know,
lose 20 pounds.
I'm gonna eat healthy. I'm gonna learn how to cook, or that's very broad as well. I don't know. I'm gonna learn how to cook a certain thing, or like it's better being specific, I think, than broad. Saying I'm going to be happy. Well, that's not.
But then you can shotgun blast a year, so you can just like go, okay, here's a whole bunch of stuff, bam, and then at the end of the year you go, done that, didn't do that, done that, majority done, baby. You know?
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Speaking of New Year's resolutions, I think the Burgie Boys' New Year's resolutions should be to do sort of remotes. I know we have a couple planned, but I think now that we're in the new year, we can start, planning proper outings and stuff. It's
difficult though. It's difficult because this is like starting a fresh channel, and like we've started off with like an audience because people have listened to our SoundClouds and we've advertised it on our main channels. Yeah. But I don't think people know how hard it is nowadays to start up a new channel.
Yeah.
It's like getting into somebody's related tab as a new channel that doesn't have monetization is impossible.
Yeah.
Like literally impossible. Yeah. So that's why if we like force feed it down on our personal channels, it's because we have to, because there's literally no other way to get it spotted.
Pretty much.
It's a disaster.
So leave likes, subscribe, send it to your friends, all that kind of stuff.
Well, I have a devilish plan.
Okay.
And I don't know if everybody's on board with this, but I'm gonna pitch it to you now live.
All right, here we go. I'm ready.
Okay, so a lot of YouTube channels recently have been trying to push onto the like live scene. So they'll put up things like an example is this isn't a dig at Funhouse. This is just a thing they've done, and Couch Up have been doing it as well, where they'll put a backlog of their videos on live. Like Funhouse does Funhouse TV, where they have like a whole bunch of videos that just play live, and then the community can chat, which I think is like a decent idea if you've already got the subscribers. Yeah. But we wouldn't be able to do that. But here's my plan, okay? So we get our backlog, and then we record some of these remotes and some people's suggestions for like adverts. So like, for example, the beer with the hot dog in it, and we do these stupid like advert recordings. And we disperse them into the live stream, so people can only watch these adverts and stupid remotes in the live stream for that period of time.
That actually does sound quite fun.
So everyone can chat to each other, and they'll be looking out for these little things that will happen, and they'll only happen every so often. But it means people would have to stay on edge, and obviously we'd put them up later once this little live thing went up. But my thought process is, I think there's like a threshold of views to get monetization, and then once you've got that, you're more likely to get into people's related.
1,000 views, I think it is.
Yeah, which we're the problem is with our podcast isn't that like views are hard to get because everyone's watching it. It's the fact that everyone watches it in one sitting, and they watch the whole thing. So our watch time is brilliant for a small channel, but our clicks aren't, because it's like one click and you listen to the whole thing, which just means you guys are great.
Then there's a New Year's resolution for all you Burgie Boys out there, or Burgie
No, just
girls.
keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great.
No. I was going to say the New Year's resolution is once you've listened to the podcast, go out and find somebody who has not listened to the podcast.
That's a very
Shove
good
headphones
resolution.
on their head
and give them to them and say, listen to this.
You need to recruit people into the cult of not a cult of Burgie.
Not a cult.
Go up to your friends, say, "Hey, do you want to join a totally not a cult? Here, listen to this," and play them your favorite snippet of Burgisode.
They don't have to enjoy it. If they don't want to, they don't have to subscribe or anything like that. But if they do enjoy it, then you get 1 Burgie point, and that's
no, but Burgie Bucks are official cryptocurrency.
Burgie Fun
You
Bucks.
get 1 Burgie Buck per referral.
Yeah.
So that's my idea for like a live event, and I think we should like we'll like refine it a bit more, and then we'll pick a date and we'll run it over like a weekend or something maybe.
Yeah, we can drop some.
And it will just run for the whole weekend,
stuff.
and we'll see if it works or not.
I don't remember hot dog and a beer.
Oh,
Did we talk about that?
It was how Cheese has got his absolute favourite foods with all the hot dogs or little sausages found in his food.
He
loves it so much.
Sausages and
I
food.
think somebody suggested it on our merch episode where we talked about merch.
Oh, okay, that rings a bell.
I'm trying to scroll through the comments desperately to find it.
I'm thinking
but
Lucario, to be honest.
I can't find it. Maybe I imagined it.
I'm pretty sure it was Lucario.
It came to you in a nightmare.
No, not my favourite IPA with a hidden sausage. No! Dum dum dum.
I can't fucking find it. Anyway, you're just gonna have to trust it exists. There's a whole bunch of merch suggestions. There's a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we could go film these little things, and any more suggestions for little things as well. And I'm sure we'll come up with some ourselves. It'll be a little meme, and then we can test our filmmaking skills. It'll be good fun.
Yeah. So basically, if it's me, it makes it. Then it's not going to be that good.
You're the talent though.
Yeah.
Like Porchik said before, it's like you know, you get like
we'll get you a trailer.
Get your trailer. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's a word. You get your trailer. You get your gourmet popcorn. That'll be good.
By trailer, I mean like one of those things that attaches to the back of a car, like a tiny like box with no.
Not like the pre-roll to Star Wars.
Yeah, not those. Yeah. Or not a trailer that's like a caravan either. I mean, we give you a trailer. Monkey of Mist.
Great. There you go.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, that was our New Year chat. There's one big thing, and this is gonna turn the podcast into the spiciest boy.
Okay.
People are sick of it already, but we haven't talked about it on here. You guys ready for our favorite topic of conversation that we're totally not sick of?
Yep.
It's Logan.
Has he done anything else
Logan.
other than film somebody in the suicide forest?
No.
Kind of. He did,
People are digging through his old videos for like offensive stuff.
Did you not like?
Nah.
It wasn't
commit
old
or like pretend he was committing suicide in his hotel room once? And
Yeah, that was the one that I shared with a bunch of people. Was the
he's
fact
like
that he got his audience to line up on the opposite side of his hotel room and pretend to get shot in the back of the head by a shotgun.
Yeah, nice quality content that YouTube is looking for. Maybe that's what we need to do for one of our remotes. Is just fake our own deaths.
Oh, fake our own death so it actually blows the channel up.
Yeah.
If I fake my own death, nobody would care. There'd be more celebration than anything else.
Oh no.
There'd be 5 people who would go yay, and that would be
me one of them. Yeah.
You, poor Chegg. Gail would be free from her slave ties.
Just like Princess Leia, and you're like the fucking Jabba the Hutt.
That's what she calls me in the bedroom.
Oh dear.
But no, I had seen a video from Weave the Unicorns, I think it is. that does.
Yeah, they did a hypercut.
A hypercut of all the stupid shit he done in Japan.
Do you want to list some for us?
Well, he was holding a fish and a squid leg, or an octopus leg, running around.
Can you just set the scene of how the video starts, though? Because it's a work of art.
Yeah. It starts off with him going, "Oh, we're in Japan, and it's they're all about respect." Rubs his shoulder for some reason, saying respect, being a dick, obviously, and then just runs through the fucking town with what was it, a kimono or something?
He's wearing a kimono and one of those rice field hats, like the sun.
Pink kimono with a pink rice field hat, running
screaming.
Screaming. He buys a Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Goes outside, smashes it against the floor, then comes back and it's like, "Excuse me, this Game Boy is not working. Mucho breako."
Yeah, that's what he says. He goes mucho breako or something like that, and it's just like, oh god,
fucking idiot.
Did not get like a fake Pokeball and start throwing it at random Japanese people?
Yeah, he throws it at the police officer who's trying to like take their name and everything.
Oh my god, he's such a sausage.
He goes to what's it? It's like a gardens place,
like a religious like temple.
Yeah, temple.
He goes to a temple,
and he has like a camera trying to like get the koi fish and everything. And he's like, "Oh, it's okay. I'm just a vlogger and everything like that." While Smoker like telling them off. It's like, come on! If somebody's telling you off for doing stupid shit in the place, stop fucking doing it.
It's just a straight up like lack of respect for anyone, and people are pinning it off as like this racist thing. Like he doesn't look at like, so there's like a whole bunch of articles where it's like, is what Jake Paul's doing racist because he has zero respect for
Logan
like
Paul.
Yeah,
Jake
well, fine,
Paul's
they're both terrible.
The less known arsehole, but both arseholes.
I mean, they're both very well known, but yeah. But they're like, oh, is he like racist for this? But it's not even that. It's just he has a complete lack of respect for other human beings.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand his brain. Like, I just think his dad didn't hit him enough, to be honest.
I don't feel like he doesn't see anybody else as human beings. That seems to be the problem.
Yes!
That's
Bring back the belt.
Everybody who's watching, we're going to start a big Patreon thing where we're going to get everybody to like donate, and once we get so much money, donation? All three of us are going to go to America.
Japan.
And we're going to like, no, America. That's where
on holiday.
On holiday.
We're going to go on holiday.
Yeah, we're going on holiday.
And we will. Beat
I'm going to throw in Pokeballs.
We will beat down Logan Paul like what he should have been done to him when he was younger.
No, what we need to do, what we need to do is go and, you know, have you guys seen Good Will Hunting? Where they do that scene with Robin Williams, just go up to him, like, tap him on the shoulder and go, "It is your fault. It's all your fault." Just over and over and over again.
I was thinking where we dress up in kimonos and just run at him with shotguns and actually kill him in front of his audience.
Oh god.
We'll be martyrs for a greater cause.
Or fish.
I mean, we don't need to like really do much investigation to find out where he lives, because he kind of posts that
He's
everywhere.
up to security since the video.
Oh, I can imagine.
That's been a big reported thing. He's like hired more security around his mansion or whatever. Rightly so, because people want him dead. Logan Paul, I'm not gonna come after you in a kimono with a shotgun. I've never handled a gun in my life. Don't worry. I'm not a threat to you.
Get them here.
I do have a theory, though, and I know we all like what are they called again?
Fan theories.
What are like theories? Conspiracy theories. You know, we're a big fan of them here. Well, I am. Here's my conspiracy theory. Okay. Jake and Logan Paul. Right? They're both all doing these like terrible things. They're being bad. They're getting in a lot of trouble. They both have YouTube Red shows coming out. I think what is happening is Jake and Logan Paul are just really big fans of PewDiePie.
Right, okay, and they're trying to emanate the kind of things that he would do.
No. They're trying to scare PewDiePie back. So they're trying to get their shows cancelled, and they're like, what PewDiePie did wasn't that bad. Let's bring back Scare PewDiePie, because Jake and Logan Paul really want to watch it.
You might be
this is my theory.
Here, actually.
That's not just a theory, that's a cheese theory.
A cheese theory.
Maybe
because they have it. They have all Scare PewDiePie recorded, you know? They just need someone to go down for the cause.
It's weird that they wouldn't release it if it's all been done.
Yeah, you'd think they would just release it and then not give him any of the actual money for making it or something.
But it's because he said the N-word, dudes.
Yeah, but...
and he did that thing where he said Hitler did nothing wrong.
Yeah, that too.
On Fiverr, which is quite bad too. But showing a dead body is a whole different kettle of fish.
I mean,
I still think what PewDiePie did was bad, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I think the N-word was, that was bad. Although it was a slip of the tongue on the lines of... He probably didn't actually mean it and just wanted to say us like
no, he
insult.
didn't. But you can't say that.
No.
What they should do is cancel Jake Paul and Logan Paul's YouTube Red series. Keep PewDiePie's one cancelled and give a YouTube Red series to us.
yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. We'll have Krumbis goes to Hollywood or something.
Yeah.
What would our YouTube Red show be? We're really good at pitching these show ideas. So
what would you want to do? Would you want it to be like a vloggy kind of thing, or would you want it to be like an actual show?
We travel around America and try and convert Christians to the Krumbis Bumbis cult.
Oh no! Go to the Westboro Baptist Church.
Like the Downs and the Bible Belt in Southern America. Just try and...
Oh, that made me actually cringe to my very soul.
We pick it outside of Westboro Baptist Church saying Krumbis does not approve with big signs. What else though?
Oh, God.
Any other ideas? You think?
I don't think I can top that, honestly. That blew me away. I wasn't ready. Just a full-on religious overhaul.
Yeah.
My idea would be the Krumbis boys forge money, and we try and replicate currency, and we all go to prison for the rest of our lives.
Then it becomes a show about us in prison. Sounds great. Achievable as well.
My idea would be that we do a Krumbis version of Power Rangers. The Krumbis Rangers.
Okay.
That's good.
Using other clips like what they did with Power Rangers.
Yes, I was hoping you'd say that, yeah. Where they actually use like a Japanese show and then they
What Japanese show would they use,
though? One of the game shows.
Yes! We're on
and then they've just got these unrelated drama moments where it's like, I can't believe Cramboni's gonna destroy the world, and it cuts to just them with a hole in the wall, and they're like, "Bring on the
wall!" No, not Crumboni, not the evil brother of Krumbis Bumbis, Crumboni. And it's just like a butt showing through somebody through the wall. We'll have to censor that one out a little bit with it being YouTube, but I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing.
Well, to be fair, there is a lot of YouTube Red shows that are made by people who have respect for other human beings. So I was gonna say, you think they would just give a YouTube show to someone who isn't like a twat? But then I realized that hey, Vsauce Michael here has his own show that's really good.
I'm not actually watching that. I don't have YouTube Red, so
the first episodes are free for everyone.
Oh, okay. I'll go check
I mean, technically, we could make a YouTube Red show.
No.
I'm pretty sure you can like set it so it's like you have to pay for a specific episode.
Yeah, you can do that.
And that's technically a YouTube Red show, isn't it?
No.
If we did like a series of them.
I don't think they would endorse it.
Well, they wouldn't endorse it. We would have to just endorse it ourselves, being like, yeah, this is legit. Honestly, it's YouTube Red, boy. And hopefully that would work.
Don't think that's how it works, but you know, it's all good. As part of the backlash, though, Jake Paul. This is actually Jake Paul. I didn't make a mistake this time. Got his "I Lost My Virginity" video taken down, where he had just literally like a girl in his underpants on top of him in the thumbnail.
Wow, I didn't know
so that got taken down.
God damn.
This happened at the same time. So whilst Logan Paul's showing off dead bodies, Jake Paul's showing off his dick. So they're just
which is worse?
They're just the worst people on the internet. But it's like the worst thing about this whole situation is just like, this will affect them in no way.
Yeah, if anything, it'll probably boost their numbers.
Yeah, their numbers are going up. They're still going to make all their merch sales. They're still making tons and tons of money. If YouTube loses ads over this, actually doesn't affect them in any way whatsoever.
The only way that they can be punished by this is if YouTube punishes them in some sort of way. Like, the
only way they could get punished from this is if YouTube like sued them or deleted their channel.
But there's already like show of like foul play on YouTube's part for putting them on trending.
Yeah.
So YouTube is giving them like a free pass to just do whatever they want. Like, it's so clear that they're working together. There's some sort of partnership there. Obviously, like, they're like the poster boys for YouTube right now.
That's it, guys. We're gonna have to make a suicide video, and then we'll get trending.
Just the whole thing is a disaster. But then, like really though, like, things are gonna get harder for people at our level. Like, we're the lowest of the low, so everything they do affects us. Like, I can't get views on videos anymore. It's almost impossible to make a video and people see it now, because it's only the people who are on the top. It's like Macho Man Randy Savage says, "The cream of the crop, the cream will rise to the top." But we're not the cream.
That's the
we're
thing. Like, even the cream, like the cream rising to the top, this doesn't necessarily work when you've got like no way of actually being able to get found by anybody on YouTube now.
Well, you know, different people have different ideas of what a good cream is.
That too, but it's like, even though if you make like a really, really, really good video, it's still not going to be found with the fact that YouTube doesn't advertise smaller channels anymore.
Yeah.
If you're demonetized on a single video, you're demonetized for your whole channel pretty much, and you're hard to find.
The worst thing about it is, though, is like, people at our stage, we can't actually appeal our demonetization, and it's been proven to affect your views, which was my worry about the whole thing.
Yeah.
When I first started off, I wasn't worried about it because it's like, well, who cares? I'm not making money anyway. My main concern was if it affects your views, then there's no point in me being on the platform anymore, because I don't already get minimal views. And then people came out and were like, "Oh, it does affect your views, unless you're making like bazillions."
You know, I saw the other day actually that was kind of weird. On Amazon Prime Video, there is like gameplay Let's Plays now. Like, I was on it and I got recommended the Breath of the Wild Let's Play. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's so weird. There's like Minecraft
Prime.
YouTubers who are selling their seasons of Minecraft videos to Amazon Prime.
What the fuck? That's so strange.
It's very strange.
That's a bit bullshit, isn't it?
Why, though?
Because they've already put it up on YouTube first time, so it's like, why buy it first off on Amazon if you've got it on YouTube?
YouTubers are desperate for money, dude. That's the state we're at.
That people are selling off videos they've already made and
selling off free videos to Amazon. Amazon are the ones that are willing to buy it, though, so joke's on them.
So there's a playthrough of Breath of the Wild by this guy called Brian. I have no idea who it is. And
not even a real channel name, it's just Brian.
There's two seasons, and each one has
he works at Amazon.
It might be.
Trying to make his YouTube channel grow.
35 episodes from a channel called Level N, apparently. What's Level N? Okay, Level N appears to be a YouTube channel with 512 subscribers who average around 50 to 60 views. What the fuck is going on?
How do we get Krumbis Bumbis on Amazon?
I'm so confused, like.
I reckon if we put our thing on Amazon, we get more views than we get here.
It has like no reviews.
How did he get it up? Let's all tweet him right now. Give us Brian's Twitter handle. Brian. This is the cult's quest.
At Level N Tweets is what it is.
At Level N Tweets.
Because it's the same logo. Yeah, it's the same logo. It's definitely that guy. It's so peculiar.
This is amazing. This guy's a genius. I'm following him right now.
Oh, he's got a website as well.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
I'm sure his website, dude.
It takes it to your YouTube channel.
What the hell?
What?
How does this happen?
I don't know.
How did he just bypass making views? How did he just do this?
How long has this channel been around for, actually? A year. It's been around for a year.
There's gotta be something here, eh? He's part of a channel called The Brick Show, which I guess is like it's this whole Lego channel that has 429,000 subscribers.
Okay.
So he's probably pitched this to Amazon, being like, "Hey man, look, I can make content that people will watch. Check out these channels. Check out these channels." So he's probably got a history in making content. He's not just came in with a small channel and went, "Ah, bada bing, bada boom, give me that money, Amazon."
Oh, that would be amazing though.
That would have been amazing.
Wacky.
God, good job though.
Yeah.
Good job. Props to him.
Brick Show Brian.
Don't know.
Yeah. It's yeah.
I found another Let's Play on Breath of the Wild by somebody called Zebra Gamer, who has about 90,000 subscribers.
Right.
That makes more sense. Yeah, it seems weird. Like, if I was going to watch gameplay videos, Amazon would not be my first choice. It wouldn't be my second choice. It wouldn't even be my third choice. And it's strange that it's all here.
Not Amazon Prime. Is it like Amazon Prime only? Do you have to be on Prime to watch them, or are they free there?
That's a good question. Do you have Amazon Prime?
I do have Amazon Prime.
Well, then, do you have Amazon Prime, Misty?
I do.
Oh, well, we can't test this thing, can we?
Well, no, we can. It'll say next to it.
It says...
Oh, I'm not signed in. Okay, how do I do this?
I'll send you a link. Hold on.
Okay, send me a link. Because this could be Amazon trying to be like, listen, YouTube, silly. Go Amazon, buy.
They own...
Which I'm all for.
They own Twitch as well, so I can imagine, like, them combining together at some point.
Oh, it is like a Prime...
Is that a Prime exclusive thing?
It's a Prime exclusive thing.
So weird.
What the fuck?
Doesn't that mean that if somebody watches it, you get a bit of money for it then? If it was...
I don't know.
You will. They'll be getting paid for this. But at the same time, like, I could just buy the game with my Amazon Prime money and not have to watch someone play it. The whole joy of Let's Plays is it's free to an extent.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I didn't buy Amazon Prime so I could get Twitch, like, a free Twitch subscription. I didn't buy Amazon Prime so I could watch Amazon Prime Video. I bought Amazon Prime so I could get stuff at next day delivery.
That is true.
Like,
that's why I still have Amazon Prime.
You get, like, a lot of value for Prime based on other... Like,
I got Amazon Prime for the fact that I get 6 months free with being a student.
Well, that's pretty good.
So I was like, I may as well get Twitch Prime for free.
Yeah.
For 6
My
months.
Twitch Prime won't connect, but that's a whole different... that's not a podcast topic.
Just message
I would
them.
message them, but I don't watch Twitch.
No,
I mean, I suppose I could
free
get
stuff,
that.
really. It's
Yeah.
because you get like some pretty decent
Speaking
stuff
of Amazon, the other day I was looking on Amazon and I ordered some Yu-Gi-Oh booster packs and some Pokemon ones as well because of my man-child, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to spend some of my disposable income on packs of cards that I don't even really play the game for anymore.
I'll sell you mine.
Sure. I bought like I don't remember the name of it. It was some sort of cinnamon booster pack, but I opened it and got a card in the end. It's an ultra rare one worth like £5. So that's pretty cool. And then the Yu-Gi-Oh pack I opened like 3 or 4 of them, and I got a card that was worth a tenner, which is kind of insane.
There's got a few Yu-Gi-Oh ones which are worth like 20-30 quid.
There's so much money in
Winky
trading
face.
cards. It's actually insane.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like some of the cards that are worth so much aren't actually that good a card as well.
Yeah, it's just like the collectible
the
aspect.
whole thing about collectibles, yeah. It's like you can just have a thing that there's not many of and people want it.
It's pretty cool. It's kind of like it's like a real version of microtransactions in video games, because when you buy a Pokemon booster pack, you get like a code with it that you can plug into the online trading card game, which is free, and then you get like that booster pack on the game as well.
The main problem is though, you're getting cards that are worth like £5 and stuff, but someone's gonna come up and steal your lunch money anyway. So an overall depreciation in value.
That's true, actually. Yeah, you're right.
Give me your fucking lunch money, nerd.
I didn't think about that.
Then the Billy makes the money. See the problem? Because he'll steal your cards, dude.
Cards and sell them on.
Sell them on for your lunch.
That is
What?
if the Billy's smart enough to realise that the cards are worth money and he doesn't just rip them up.
Yeah, he's more about the lunch money, to
Yeah.
be fair. Which I guess at least you're getting to keep half of your card money if he takes like half of it.
No,
How
he'll
much is that
take the
school lunch
cards
these
and then
days?
you'll rip
Oh,
the
that's
card
fine.
in half in front of you.
He's a bully. He'll do anything. He'll do anything. He's Logan Paul. He'll hit you with a fish.
Please don't hit me with a
He'll
fish,
spit on your
Logan Paul.
culture.
Oh, man.
Give me
He has
your
no
Pokemon
respect.
cards.
He's a maverick. Hashtag Logang for life. He'll commit suicide right in front of you just to spite you. What a guy.
What a guy. What man, what a man.
Man, what a man.
But, I don't know. It was cool. But I was just spending money on stupid shit that I have no use for. I felt like a child, you know? Cause
I want to spend money on stupid shit.
When I was a kid, I'd like going to like corner shops and stuff, and I'd see the booster packs behind, and I'd go, "Oh my god, I want a booster pack!" But I didn't have any money. And now I'm older, I was like, "Holy shit, I'm gonna
Now you're living the dream.
living the dream." 2018, here we go. Yeah.
It's good. I like it. I'm glad you're living your childhood dreams.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you, baby.
There's a bunch of like fucking weird Pokemon as well. Like I've not really played Sun and Moon. I've played all the rest of them, but I haven't finished Sun and Moon. And there's some like fucking strange shit going on.
Pokemon Cinema.
What?
Never heard
Sun,
of Pokemon
Sun and Moon.
You sausage.
I haven't played really anything beyond the original ones, to be honest. So I'm like so far gone.
That's because you hate Pokemon though, so that's understandable.
I mean,
it's the same, you know, I say it every time. It's just the same mentality as buying a new FIFA game. It's just the same game with a different roster, and I ain't buying it.
Alright, I'll just be over here having fun. With no
I'm sure
lunch
you
money.
will.
You can have
With
my
no
lunch
lunch money. You're just gonna be over there getting hungry,
Yeah.
whilst alphas like me and Logan Paul are just over here killing ourselves.
then there's an idea for you, Cheese. If you don't like the idea of Pokemon, how it's just the same again, then what would you do to make it different?
Here's what I would do to make Pokemon different.
I'm ready, I'm all ears.
First off, you add
100 new
I thought you were
Pokemon.
just gonna say add Hideo Kojima.
You add the main character has to be voiced by Samuel L. Jackson.
Okay.
Boom.
I love it.
There's
straight
your
off.
first step.
That's a big change because
Okay.
no character has a voice in any of the games at all. So
There you go.
Boom.
It's called lazy. Now,
The only characters voiced in this one is Samuel L.
it's a
Jackson.
story-driven experience where Samuel L. Jackson, as Samuel L. Jackson, is in this gritty Poke world where the Pokemon trading has gone into the black market. They've been banned by the government of Neo Tokyo, and it's all underground. So he's the cop, and he's trying to crack down on this Pokemon trading.
Right.
It's underground black market Pokemon trading. All these rare Pokemon going in and out of the city. All these scumbags profiting on Pokemon lives. But during his encounter with the criminals, he comes across a Pikachu that he befriends. And then he becomes he's got the Pokemon and he's illegal, but he loves his Pikachu, and it turns into the quest of Samuel L. Jackson, the Pokemon enforcer, and his trusty Pikachu as they try and fight crime and free Pokemon lives. Boom, boom. But behind it all, there's a government conspiracy, and they need to work together. And Samuel L. Jackson rallies up the Pokemon and goes to corporate tower and kills Chief Bazango Montia.
wow.
So would this be an FPS or?
It's
a dating
like
sim.
it plays like Heavy Rain, so it's just like a pretty bad game in general, but the concept's funny.
Man.
There's a lot of trying to look for your son.
I like it. 10 out of 10.
A lot of
IGN.
crying. At one point, you have to cut off your finger.
You have to
And
cut
give
off
it
your
to
finger
Pikachu
in
so you can
Heavy
eat.
Rain.
You need to play Heavy Rain with me. We should make a video on it. I tried to make a video on it with Kathan, and he fell asleep whilst we were playing it because it's that fun.
Oh man, you hate the Heavy Rain game though, right?
I really enjoyed my first playthrough of it. I thought it was like pretty cool because it was like as 100% story driven, and then I played through it again and realized you can't change anything.
Oh, okay, that's annoying.
Really?
At all. Yeah, it's
So
annoying.
It's very linear on the same sense of story.
Yeah, they boast that it's like this huge, like, massive story, and it can branch off into these multiple paths, but it's really not. That's why I don't like David Cage games in general. He's just terrible. He's just so terrible. He wanted to make movies but nobody will give him the money to make movies, I think is the deal.
David Cage is on the opposite end of the spectrum from Hideo Kojima for you, right?
Hideo Kojima, I saw the funniest video. God, I'm just gonna explain a meme video, but I have to, because I was up late last night, I couldn't sleep, and I was watching a video on my phone, and it's at the E3 conference, and the guy from PlayStation goes, I'm very proud to announce, like, to seal this, like, deal, we got, the genius, he's coming out now, it's Hideo Kojima, and then it cuts to a person who looks like Hideo Kojima who's taped a toothbrush to a Glock, and he's shooting it and he's using the recoil to brush his teeth.
Oh, that's amazing.
That is beautiful. Yeah, basically David Cage is like as far away as you can get from Hideo Kojima. The thing is with Hideo Kojima is I don't know if he's like a super genius or he's just bananas, and I don't care.
I feel like,
maybe a bit of both.
Yeah, I feel like the line between bananas and super genius is like pretty thin. They're probably pretty close together.
Beninius. He's Beninius, that's what he is.
He's Beninius. I don't know. I'm slowly becoming one of those guys who is just like, Hideo Kojima can do no wrong, and then Death Stranding will come out and it'll be Pokemon, and I'll just be like, uh-oh, because, you know, I don't know. I don't trust anyone anymore after the whole Kevin Spacey thing. Don't want to bring it up again, but how can you trust anyone in this world when Kevin Spacey lied to us all? This actors, man. It's actors. You can't trust them. They could be anyone.
So basically what you're trying to say is trust anyone but actors.
No.
Actors are the enemy. That's the poster that we're going to be selling on the Krumbis store soon.
I saw a picture online the other day. You know those videos that were around when John Wick was being released of Keanu Reeves just wrecking shit at a firing range?
Oh, the gun range.
Yeah. It's like a picture from there, and he's like next to two people who, I don't know, maybe recognised him or were training him or something like that. And he's got his arms around them, but he's like doing a hover hand on the outside. So he hasn't touched them. I was like, oh man, this is just because of all these like terrible assault allegations and stuff like that. He's just, Keanu Reeves just hovering around these girls. That was really funny.
I mean, he knows not to touch.
Yeah.
He respects Wamen.
Respects Wamen.
Respect Wamen.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves is like #1. There was like a thing on Reddit the other day about a couple couldn't pay for their like
baggage fees.
I think it was their luggage or something.
Yeah. I saw this.
And Keanu Reeves just paid it for them because he's like the coolest guy ever. It's just little things, Keanu. Keep it up. I hope you're not trying to cover up for something, because I swear to God I'll come to your house and try and kill you, but you'll kill me because you're cooler than me. But if you disrespect Wamen, Keanu,
you better not disrespect that Wamen.
We need to have
all eyes are on Keanu right now because he's the only shred of hope we have left.
Such a good, honest.
We need to add like a little segment or something where we have
the Keanu watch, making sure that Keanu's doing right.
Are you okay, Keanu? Just pat him on the back and just like continue on. What I was going to say was like a celebrity kind of scale thing where we have the respectometer and we put the celebrity on the scale where we think they are in the respectometer. 1 being Logan Paul and 10 being Keanu Reeves.
This will be really hard to do, like audibly. There we go. Make a scale audibly.
Yeah.
Why? How?
Between 1 and 10. It's like 1 being Logan Paul, 10 being Keanu Reeves.
I don't know. My brain went straight to like it's a big like in Top Gear when they have the people race.
Oh, you stick the thingy on the wall.
Yeah, because it's like, you know, Logan Paul's gonna be below Kevin Spacey.
Logan Paul's the actual bit of the scale. It's like Logan Paul is #1.
But what if somebody disrespects Wamen more than
you can't?
What if someone goes into the Suicide Forest and disrespects Wamen? Do we go in the negatives then?
Doesn't Logan Paul do that already?
Maybe.
But like Logan Paul can't be the top because there's people who literally like shred women's vaginas up with knives.
Then they get like #2 on the scale. Logan Paul's the most like lower now.
But then the scale's not right. I'm all about the factual reporting here. This is a very
respect in general. I'm not meaning like respect of women. I'm just meaning respect in general. Like Logan Paul's.
There's
like,
another
really,
kind of respect.
The disrespect. Yeah, the respect that we have for you, Cheese, that's a different kind.
I only respect Wamen. I respect nothing else.
The word Wamen is just so funny to me. Speaking of people who respect Wamen, I think it's I hear something on the wind. Do I hear something?
Oh shit!
I'm the one who initiated it this time, but I think it's
my phone's broken, so I have a crappy one. I do hear it's taking its sweet time. It's coming in hot.
Coming in real slow.
Just like here we go. Any second now. Oh, the tension
What's your favorite part of the
building.
podcast, everybody? I really like the part where they wait for like 10 to 20 seconds while Liam finds that one pizza theme from Spider-Man 2.
Well, if you goddamn idiots would give us some fucking money, I'd have a new phone. Why don't you pay us? This is free content. I respect Wamen.
Wamen!
It's not fair. Oh no!
Is it not loaded up yet?
No, it's not because this phone. My thumbs are too big for this stupid. Here it comes. Here it comes. Any second now.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, I just.
Oh shit!
It's time for drops. Tweets. It's time for drops. It's drops tweets.
Oh, beautiful! 10 out of 10. I loved it.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
Well,
I'm gonna have to be ready next time you throw me under the bus like that.
Sorry, it just seems like a good segue.
you should just get up on your phone like right at the beginning and just be ready.
The problem with my phone is it's not great right now because my other phone broke, so I don't have a good phone. I have a very old, bad phone. But I got there. Okay, Trump's tweets, Missy. This is your signature segment where you run us through the intricacies of Trump's tweets.
So before I actually go on about the tweet, I actually wanted to mention something about Trump's tweets that I thought was quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
I was at
redacted.
Okay.
Without giving away names. And they have news on, and it actually came up with Trump's tweets on the news show. So I think they may be listening to our Bumbis podcast.
They're stealing our ideas.
Yeah,
we're the pioneers of this Wild West landscape that is the internet. It's so new, we're so fresh, we're on it.
Mm. But this tweet this time is technically all one tweet, although it's a thread. Although Trump doesn't know how to do threads, so it's not really a thread.
I think I know which tweet you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll start it from the beginning. It says, now that Russian collusion, after 1 year of intense study, has proven to be a total hoax on the American public, the Democrats and their lapdogs, the fake news mainstream media, are taking out the old Ronald Reagan playbook and screaming mental stability and intelligence. ... And then says on the next one, because he's not got to the threads properly, actually, throughout my life, my two greatest assets have been mental stability and being really smart. Crooked Hillary Clinton also played these cards very hard and, as everyone knows, went down in flames. I went from very, in capitals, successful businessman to top TV star to president of the United States, all in brackets, on my first try, in close brackets. I think that would qualify as not smart, but genius. ... And a very stable genius at that.
Oh, God. It's like a child bragging in the playground.
There's one thing I can assure you, he is not Benignius.
The worst thing about this as well is the grammatical problems. I've heard about this tweet, but I've never actually read through it. I went from very successful businessman to top TV star to president of the United States. He's missing as and those everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, his ellipses are more than 3 dots. Why? God, that's so frustrating.
What I find funny though is just how it's wrong on so many levels. It's the Russian collusion has been proven to be a total hoax. It's no, they're arresting people right now for it. So it's not been proven to be a hoax. In fact, his son actually gave him main evidence by going, oh look, here's an email where we actually emailed the Russians, whilst in the whole thing of the whatever it's called, the lead up to actually becoming the president. I can't remember.
The biggest thing that makes me laugh about his tweet is that he says he managed to become the president of the United States on his first try, which is just isn't true because he already ran twice before. Like, why would you lie about that?
And he went from being a very successful businessman. He's went bankrupt 3 or 4 times.
I went from very successful businessman. That's what he said. Not a very successful businessman. I went from very successful businessman.
Yeah. To top TV star, which I don't know if he actually was because it was American, The Apprentice or whatever.
I mean, he was in Home Alone. That's a pretty big movie, you know.
Yeah. That's a movie star. That's movie star.
I forgot to mention it. Oh, get in contact with him. Let him know. We forgot Home Alone too.
Put that on your resume. But it's just like
the worst, man.
It's just so stupid. You see the video clip where he's been interviewed and it's like, oh, it's people have said that you're not very humble, or something like, or not very.
He's like, I'm far more humble than you would understand. Yeah. I'm actually the humblest man.
I'm the humblest man in America. It's like,
I'm so humble that you probably couldn't understand how humble I am. Oh, Trump, please.
Like, on the one hand, it is terrible that I can't believe he's the president of the United States of America. But also, he's such a goddamn source of entertainment. It's so funny.
It's gonna be so funny until, like, you know, we have to make this year last because at the end of it, there's gonna be a full-on nuclear war that will wipe out the planet.
Yeah, and then we'll be done. That'll be it.
This man's like, I mean, he seemed that, God, not to bring up another tweet, but he's like bragging about the fact that he's like, I have a nuclear bomb button on my desk at all times and it's far bigger and it actually works.
Yeah, I heard that as well.
And I'm like, you're tweeting about nuking the planet. You're tweeting about Snake. Mr. Metal Gear Solid, get in there. Someone needs
redacted.
No, wait, I can't say that. What? Let's just edit that out. Okay.
It's fine. I just tweeted him. It's fine. I just said you're a real fucktard, aren't you? So that'll be your way of getting your anger over to him through my tweet. It's fine. We can just remove that.
I just need to put that. I need to cut that out because the other one
redacted
show up at my door.
No, just leave it in then. We want to see you get shot. It's fine.
It'd be a great story for the Krumbis cast.
It does sort of feel like we're heading towards a dystopian future because, like, I don't know, like Disney are buying everything and are owning like all products. We've got this weirdo as the president. Everything's just falling apart.
And also Pizza Hut are working on automated vehicles, which is like the best part about the whole thing.
Automated vehicles?
Yeah.
Oh,
like they
Black
basically
Mirror is
these
like a
big
step ahead then.
They're basically, they control themselves and they'll drive around, they'll stop at your door and they'll open up, you get your pizza out.
Oh, here's a crazy like jump from that. What if inside of this moving truck it had the ability to make the pizza itself?
I'm not sure. I just saw the concept thing of it and it looked cool as hell. It's basically this big wall of Pizza Hut. It might be the case. I'd imagine it has to be heated, so I don't know how it will work. But
I mean,
you know, that's the kind of future I want to live in. You know what? We can be like ruled by some weirdo businessman as long as he gets my pizza on time.
I think that's a pretty fair compromise. I like that.
It is worrying though. I'm a little bit scared because if anything happens, you know, I'm unemployed, so I'll be the first to get sent off to fight in his Disney army.
What's next? Like Disney will buy Donald Trump or something like that.
It's something that like Disney's purchases are getting like bigger and bigger, right? In like 10 years, Disney's gonna own like the American military. I'm calling it.
Something that outweighs the entertainment for sure.
Maybe they already own Trump.
Well, that would explain why he's so goddamn racist.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna go at.
This is the world we live in. Logan Paul is pushing the racist agenda of your president. Disney on YouTube. Disney on YouTube. Wake up, sheeple.
That's probably why it got trending as well.
Yep.
Oh my god, it all connects.
Disney are telling everyone to hang themselves. Hang yourselves if you're not white. This is the corporate agenda. Wake up, sheeple.
Oh, Christ.
I'm scared, guys. I'm scared of the future. I don't want to live in this world anymore. Oh god, my New Year's resolution is gonna fail. I'm gonna kill myself this year. It's all very scary. It's all very creepy. I don't like it. But one thing that I do like is Monster Hunter. Coming out soon, Porteg. So can we discuss your plans for Monster Hunter? Because you brought up that we should play it together. Yeah. You want to do it in like a LAN sort of setting,
bring
right?
PS4s together and then just play through as much of the game as we feel is necessary.
Where do you think we'll do this? Like, do you have like a free house? Do I have a free house? Where are we gonna do this?
Well, it was supposed to be here, but I don't feel like it can be anymore for other reasons.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll just find like a pavement or something, plug stuff in.
Man, I've been thinking more and more about like how I just want a stable job and we could just have a little tiny office space somewhere. It'd be the dream.
Looking at offices late last year. It's just not that expensive to get like a small office. It was actually cheaper to get a bigger office farther away than it was to get a smaller one close by to where I am.
Like if you literally just had a room and then all your bills would like just get the best internet possible.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
It'd be great.
It wouldn't be too difficult. Maybe some point in the future. But yeah, big old stream maybe. Hopefully, if it works.
It's like Misty said this like ages ago when we joked about it. It's like if we all had jobs, it wouldn't cost a lot for us to chip in on like a tiny office space. Yeah. You could even buy like a stupid storage like lot place, like one of those like little crappy ones that people use for like galleries and stuff. You could do it there.
True.
So it's easy peasy. There's ones in my town like constantly on sale down by the docks and stuff, but obviously, you know, not the best, warmest office space possible.
Yeah, we could always get some like big fan heaters or something like that.
So yeah, like the one that I've got in my room, the stupid halogen light bulb heater thing.
That'd be quite the Burgie 2018 adventure, you know.
If we have money coming in at some point, I would be so down for trying to find a Burgie Studios at some point. But like I think as long as, you know, maybe if one of these jobs hire me, you know, someday in the future we will have a space. Because like there's so much stuff I want to do. Like I was discussing this on stream the other day, is like you could easily set up like a budget BBC like studio thing with just long webcam cables and OBS, and just go between scenes of different webcams and have somebody operate the cameras from your computer for like board games or like D&D.
Oh, so dope.
You could just have someone sit there and when people talk, go like to Porchegg cam because he's talking, and you can like hotkey it and stuff. And it's something that I really want to experiment with. But obviously, when you're living in your parents' house,
these things aren't as easy.
You can't really. Especially when you don't have a budget.
Yeah.
And all of my stupid Christmas money I kind of spent pretty much
on beer, so you can stay constantly drunk.
Pretty much, yeah. God, we went to Brewdog at New Year's as well. That was like a miniature Christmas for me. God, I love it there. That place is
I got like a Coca-Cola sort of, but it wasn't like Coca-Cola brand.
A craft cola.
Yeah, it was like a special Coke, and it was like £3 or something like that. But it was like the amount of Coke you get in a can. It was pretty damn delicious. It also tasted exactly like Sainsbury's knockoff Diet Coke.
Really?
Which I really like, so I mean it was fine, but
I mean they're mainly about the beer.
I tasted some beer that Kaithan got, and that was like, it didn't taste like beer, and I was like, oh god, this is not good, because it was delicious.
So that was like the abstract too or something. So. That was like, because I hate chocolatey beers. Not to get on like the beer topic again, because we did this before and you guys aren't really keen on it. But like, there's like chocolatey dark beers that are like bitter. Like I like Guinness. Guinness is nice. But then there's like these chocolatey ones that are usually like quite strong, and I don't like chocolate cake that much. And like chocolatey flavors, but the one that he had was like so sweet. It was like, how does a beer taste like this? This isn't right. It's just like, how do you do this?
Magicians.
Like literally when the guy was serving it to him, he was like, this beer's fucking delicious. He's like, it's the best fucking beer I've ever had. And I'm like, well, I gotta try it now. Come on.
Then you're a shareholder as well. You're a big businessman.
I am, thanks to Kathan. He got me some shares. I can get my picture put up in the bar if I want.
Seriously?
See, I thought you get your picture put up in the bar when you get the shares, because when we went in and I was like, Cheese Fund lied.
I need to go in and go like, hey, here, I'm a shareholder, and do it. They don't just know. They don't.
I thought they'd take the picture there and then and stick it up.
I didn't have to go in the bar to get it. I got gifted the shares online. The glory of the internet, my friend.
Interwebs.
Yeah. Soon Brewdog will own Disney, and then I will own the world.
That'd be quite the takeover.
But yeah, I can go in and get my picture up. I was thinking of doing it because you get to write a little thing on your picture, and I was just going to write youtube.com/cheesefund and get it put up in the bar.
Nice.
But we'll see. I can't be asked. I'm just not very good at getting pictures taken of me, so it would probably be a huge disaster zone.
If you're ever in a Brewdog, though,
I can get beer
keep an eye out and for our very own Burgie Boy Cheese Fund. And if you see him, you'll know you're in the bar that he owns shares.
Yeah, I'll be in the corner crying myself.
That's cheese in the corner.
Yeah, if you're ever in Brewdog, just keep an eye out actually just for Cheese Fund, the person. He's probably there. Just drinking his
I'll be there
away.
crying. Anything else? Any biting topics you guys want to talk about? Anything you've missed? Anything you want to cover? We should probably read some of the comments from the other episodes that we put up before New Year.
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap it up after that. Now, what did we put up? What have we not read? Did we read the Advent? We did not read the Advent Crisis, did we?
Advent Crisis?
The what?
The season 2 episode 4. We didn't read that, did we? Or did we? We read it on Toast Malone. The Toast Malone episode is the one we haven't read, and Neko no Dorobo we haven't read.
I didn't know what you were talking about because it's called the one with Zoel in the thumbnail and not Advent Crisis. Speaking of that, actually, I saw.
I'm looking at the thumbnail. Sorry,
I was in Boots the other day, and they had like a bunch of Christmas stuff discounted. Obviously, it's past Christmas now; they're just trying to get out of their stock, and they had an entire shelf full of Zoella calendars.
Yeah, you should have bought one for all of us.
25 quid! I'm not spending 25 quid in a
calendar.
calendar.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot that the problem was it was very expensive.
If it was discounted from £25 to £12, I still wouldn't buy it. That's like, it's just stupid.
Okay, let's get started. We'll start on Neko no Dorobo's comments at the bottom. People commenting on the letter 3. Still stick by my guns. It's the best meme that's ever came out of my mouth. A lot of these are about anime. Misty's anime concept. Shifty says Misty's anime concept kind of already Recreators. Has anyone seen Recreators?
I've heard of Recreators. I've not seen Recreators.
The thing is, as well, is we haven't. This podcast is not fresh in our memory because this is from season 1. This is like a lost episode that we weren't even going to put up.
It was supposed to be episode 3 or something, was it not?
I think I remember what the concept of it was. It was something like lots of animes in one. I think.
Oh, okay.
Right.
The one where it was like an anime viewer or a person who watches anime like gets put into an anime and just like there's lots of different ones and.
Right.
Even that was your idea.
I think the dad serial killer sounded like it might have been mine.
That was yours. That was definitely yours.
I can't remember what I said about it, but I think it was something along the lines of the dad kills someone and then the kid has to get involved or something.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like
I can't remember. We'll go up to Toast Malone now. Link Cario defending The Phantom Menace is the best Star Wars movie of all time.
I agree.
No joke, Jar Jar is the best character in the franchise.
Absolutely.
My favourite thing about every time a new Star Wars movie comes out is going to see it and then tweeting about Jar Jar Binks immediately after.
Just
to put everyone on edge.
Jar Jar was brilliant in this bit.
I came out of The Last Jedi and was like, Jesus, I wasn't expecting it, but Jar Jar's performance is Oscar worthy. And I just leave it at that.
Just let people ponder. It's so good.
Like Harry also suggested places for remotes. Auschwitz.
Nice.
Or Anzac.
Also good.
Very good. Ties in with the Logan Paul thing is just going to places and disrespecting them entirely.
Take our fish, slap them over some people, we good.
Let's go and record at a cemetery and
yeah, and we'll talk about how great it is to be alive.
Pick up a dead body and
Jesus Christ.
See if they got buried with any riches.
Yeah.
And like Harry listened on Christmas Day.
Oh.
Anybody else want to read some comments?
John didn't listen on Christmas Day, but listened to the first hour of Boxing Day on the official Krumbis.
First hour.
I think we just decided Krumbis was the day after Christmas or something, right?
That's good. Yeah, I think we did do that.
I think so. Yeah.
So Merry Christmas. Merry Crisis. Merry Chrysler.
Emerald Necodemon says that he is indeed working on Neko no Dorobo, although I don't know what to do about the sixth dimension. I require no payment. A shout out would be nice. Not at all. Also, Cheese didn't mention the shirt I was trying to make. No, not listening to Christmas Day though. Burgie Boy out. I also
by the way, you didn't
I didn't introduce yourself.
Oh, there's the reminder. Oh shit! Again.
Forget. God damn it. Well.
Listen, the only thing that matters to us is Lord Krumbis. If you know we're the Burgie Boys and we all hail Krumbis Bumbis, that's just as important.
The worst.
Exactly.
It's not even like a joke. We just forget.
We just get into it. We get in amongst it. We like the mess.
Oh god.
I'm so excited because I think Emerald Necodemon is working on a Neko no Dorobo script. Paladin said he was going to work on one. I'm excited what people write because the thing is so vague and messy and made up by me that it's just whatever people write is going to be... It's going to have to be very creative to deal with all the weird, messy loopholes and trash that I spoke about.
I'm so looking forward to reading out whatever anybody writes.
I've had messages from Neko being like, "Oh, what is the sixth dimension?" And I'm like, "It's open to interpretation. Just you know, I feel like a stupid Hollywood producer has just pitched the worst idea, and now people have to figure it out. It's like I've got a whole team of people that are just like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "You know, come on,
look inside yourself. You'll
just get into the mind of Neko no Dorobo. You know, be Neko no Dorobo.
Just write the letter 3 on all of your walls and every single piece of paper you own around your house, and then sit in the middle of it and ponder for a while. You'll understand the truth."
Also, the T-shirt thing is Neko was gonna try and make, you know, I think we mentioned it on one of the podcasts, is if you tweet us a picture of your T-shirt or something, if you want to make your own merch or something. I think Neko said they're going to work on that. Awesome. That's what they're mentioning there. I'm just excited.
It's exciting times here at Krumbis Towers.
Also, the dedication of watching on Christmas and the day after Christmas. We appreciate you. I didn't expect that. I didn't watch YouTube videos from like Christmas Eve to like 3 days after New Year, so
I was pretty much offline for a good week and a half.
Yeah, me too. I was just like, my phone was broken as well, so I was using like this old phone and I just couldn't be bothered charging it. We didn't have Wi-Fi where we were as well, so I just left.
I've been in a sleeping bag since the last time we recorded, so
yeah, that's true. You're dedicated to the cause. What was I gonna say? Merch. A lot of people are hyped for merch, so I will try and work on that soon. I think. I'm trying to. My New Year's resolution start of is to be more productive, so I'm gonna try and come up with some ideas with the other Burgie Boys, and we'll try and get something out. Artistic interpretations to you from your suggestions. There's a lot of stuff that I would like, so you know, I'll buy my own merch because I'm that kind of guy. It'd be good to have some Krumbis shit. So look out for that soon, and then we'll set everything up. We'll probably have a Krumbis store somewhere at some point, because I thought people would hate the idea, but apparently people love it. So
yeah.
Other than that, that's a Krumbisode down.
Call back in sleeping bags, get all cozy and warm, ready for the coma until next week.
I've been Cheese Friend.
I've been Monkey and Mouse.
I'm Porchegg, and you've listened to Krumbis Bumbis and the Burgie Boys. Yeah!
Yeah!
Goodbye, everybody!
Goodbye! Have a good Merry Christmas! Love you loads. Bye-bye!
Disney's watching you sleep. Wake up, sheeple.